What's up? What's going on? What's happening, guys? Weekly vlog 15. Coming along very well. Today, the topic is going to be you must lead to grow. Let that sink in for a minute. You got to lead to grow, and to grow, you got to lead. What does that mean? I've been following kind of a theme lately about leadership and stuff because it's huge. You can't grow if you can't lead. You got to lead in all four areas of your life: family, faith, fitness, finance. It's that simple. Fitness is more than just going to the gym, working on cardio, getting that six-pack abs, getting that bikini body, whatever the fuck the case may be. It's also about your feel, right? What do you put in that Ferrari you got? Makes a big damn difference. There's no sense in having a fit looking body if inside you're falling apart. You know what I mean? Family. You gotta lead your spouse, you gotta lead your lover, your significant other, your kids, whatever the case may be. Sometimes, hell, you might even need to lead your parents. Faith. You gotta have faith in yourself, you gotta lead with yourself, and you gotta instill faith and confidence in other people, and not just your abilities, but pretty much just your abilities. There's a lot more to it than that. It stems deep. I mean, it's one thing to have faith in yourself, it's one thing to have faith in your abilities, but how do you portray that, and how do you get other people to get behind your vision and your mission unless you're instilling that faith in them too? Not only that, but inspiring them to have faith in themselves to get where they want to go. Finance, your business. You can't grow if you're not leading. What do I mean by that? If you're not leading, how are you getting clients? What are you doing with your staff? How are you getting your staff to follow your vision, to get on board with your vision, to get on board with your mission? Leadership and growth, it stems across all areas of life. Every component of life, you got to lead. Sometimes leading means following. Sometimes it means getting ahead. Sometimes it means staying behind. Sometimes it means being shoulder to shoulder, but it's got to be done every day, all day, whether you're alone or not. If you want to grow as a person, you need to be the leader. You can't grow without leading. It's not possible. It doesn't happen. Nobody's gonna. If you're not leading, if you're not believing in yourself, if you're not taking the reins of your life, if you're not taking charge, you can't expect the other people in your life to be taking charge, or to be following you, to be encouraging you, to be doing any of that. It doesn't work. It can't work. It can't. I spent many years of my life not understanding that, not knowing that. I spent a good portion of my life thinking that to be a leader was to be a dictator. Rule with the iron fucking fists. Raise some hell. Stir shit up. Didn't fucking work, man. You can try and lead like that, but in the end, nobody follows you. You're just a laughing stock. They'll do everything they can to cut you down and shove that knife in your back. Some of them will be brave enough to look you in the eye when they stick you with that knife. It doesn't work. If you're just expecting people to be able to be left to their own devices and get where they want to be, that's not leading. You're not growing. Leadership has challenges. Growing has challenges. The more you level up, the farther you get along your goals, the more shit's going to try and pull you down. The more shit's going to try and cut you down. The more shit's going to try and get in your way. The more shit's going to try and stop you from having faith in yourself. It's pretty simple. In human nature, we knock the simple shit. Right? We believe, oh no, it's not going to work. It's too simple. It can't work. It's too simple. It's the same thing with your marketing, your funnels, your advertising, your logos. We knock the simplicity. We don't think it's going to work. And thus, we end up self-sabotaging ourselves, and we start potentially falling out of integrity with ourselves too while we're at it. Not cool. Shouldn't be that way. But it takes commitment, it takes clarity, and it takes consistency. The people who follow you, the people who look up to you, the people that want you in your life, in their lives, the people that look to you for leadership, that is the single biggest thing that they want, is the consistency. You can't pick and choose, I'm going to show up today because I feel like it, and I'm not going to do it a couple hours from now because I don't feel like it anymore. It don't work like that. Without that consistency, you're not leading. Nobody's going to get behind you. Nobody's going to stand on board with you. They're gone. Where in your life, across family, faith, fitness, and finance, has that happened? What clubs are you a part of? What organizations are you a part of? What are the leaderships? What is the leadership teams? What do they do? What do they don't do? Right? The one thing that they all have in common, the big thing that they all have in common, is consistency. Next, they have the commitment and clarity. Clarity is huge. If you're not clear on where you're steering the boat, on where you're driving the car, that Ferrari is going to be in a lake. It's going to be in a ditch. It's going to be off a mountain. It's going to be somewhere. You need to have some sort of a blueprint, some sort of a guide to say, hey, this is where we are. This is where we need to be. Fill in the gaps. Let's make it happen. Let's go and hit the ground running. That's what leaders do. They don't dictate. They don't force people's hands. They don't coerce. They don't manipulate. They're not fraudulent. And unfortunately, a lot of people think that dictatorship or lack of action is what a leader is, and it's not. Part of that comes from TV, comes from news. There's so many things out there saying this is the way that things need to be, this is the way that things are. It's all bullshit, it's all lies. It's all fucking propaganda, it is all whatever. You know within yourself what the fuck you need to do, when you need to do it, how you need to do it. Fuck. Meditate if you have to. If you wake up, like, I don't always wake up with clarity, I don't always wake up wanting to do the things that I've committed to, but I do it. And I don't just do it to go through the motions, I do it to find power and clarity and tap into the faith within myself. The more I do it, the more I force myself to do it, the more I stick to those routines, the more powerful I become throughout the day, the more people look up to me, the more people follow me. It's the same way for you, it's the same way in your life. Take a look at your experiences throughout life, what you've gone through, where you've been. You will see. You will see those same patterns. On the days where you didn't feel like pulling through, on the days where you felt like dragging your ass and not getting out of bed, guess what? You did it anyways, and look at what happened. Friday was a shit day for me, I'll tell you that. I won't get into the specifics and drag everybody down. But here's the thing. The force of average was doing everything it could to pull me down, kick me in the face, and have me quit for the day. I have some big momentum going from last week. I'm pulling it into this week. And the force of average, the crabs in the bucket, were like, no, motherfucker, come here. You're stuck in the bucket with us. And I said, hell no, motherfucker, that ain't happening. And I ended up making some pretty big things happening. I ended up even surprising myself. Because I said, fuck that. I made a commitment, not just to myself, but to my people, to my teams. I got a few different teams. To my clients, to myself, to my family. And I just went out there and I fucking did what I needed to be done. And I said, everything I'm going to do it with intent. And I'm going to fucking tap into clarity. And I'm going to do everything with the purpose of trying to pull as much power as I can to just smash through that average bullshit that was trying to hit me and pull me back down. And guess what? I did it in leaps and bounds. It wasn't a home run, but it was pretty damn clear. And all I wanted to hit was a couple singles that day. Take a look at your life. Where does that happen with you? How does that happen with you? I guarantee you'll find at least one situation throughout the last quarter. You'll have at least one situation where you can pull that through. At least one. Doesn't matter if you're pumping gas at an Esso or flipping burgers at McDonald's. You've still gone through that in one area of your life or another. It's that simple, guys. So if you want to grow, you need to lead, and in order to grow, you need to lead. It's that simple. You need people to get behind you. You need people to follow you. You need to make it happen. You need to act with intent. You need to operate out of integrity. You need to follow the 3 C's: clarity, commitment, and consistency. Clarity, commitment, consistency. Clarity, commitment, consistency. Without that, you're dead in the water, and everything falls apart. That's the weekly vlog for today. So what I want you to do going through your week, sit your ass down, get up an hour early, sit your ass down on Monday, take an hour, go through all areas of your life, go through current plans that you have in the works or that you're already taking action on, and revisit them and say, okay, what do I need to do to step up? Not just show up and go through the motions, but step the fuck up, take massive action, and be a fucking leader. Because that's how you're going to hit your targets. That's how you're going to hit your goals. You have any questions? Hit me up. You know where to find me. I'm easy to find. My links are pretty much everywhere. I got you guys. I'm here. Follow me on social media. My link will be at the end of the video. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm only getting better with time on these videos and doing this stuff. So look forward to helping you guys out. Glad I can provide you some value, and we'll chat soon. Cheers.